Hello guys, welcome to our episode of Listed. We are Plasma Punch. I'm Dave and this is John.
Today we're going to be doing our top video game. So what's your number 5, Dave?
Okay, my number 5 is Burnout 2.
Burnout 2?
Burnout 2,
okay,
yes.
Cool.
There's a reason why I picked Burnout 2.
Car destruction.
It's the crash mode, mighty crash mode. Because in number 1, yes, it was all racing and they did have a thing, but they introduced crash mode in Burnout 2.
That was a lot of fun.
And I had a lot of hours crashing cars on that, destroying buses, and that was just great chaos and fun.
Chaos and fun, chaos and fun. Sometimes that's all games should be.
Yeah.
My number 5 is not chaos, but it is fun, and that's Super Mario All-Stars. It was the first game I had on my Super Nintendo. It came free with it. So as a kid, I played a shit ton of this. And it had all 3 Marios plus the lost levels from Japan, which was Mario 2 to them. And all of them on one cartridge. That's one cartridge with 3 fantastic games and the lost levels from Japan. Also, Super Mario, he brought the game industry back in '85 after the crash in '83. So he is our hero. And that game is on this cartridge.
Yes. Didn't like Mario 2 though.
Well, that's the fucked up reskin.
Yeah.
The Lost Levels is Mario 2.
Oh yeah, yes. All right then.
What's yours? You're next.
What's my number 4? Number 4 is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Lots of blisters playing Tony Hawks.
Yes, I think I've lost a lot of my life playing that. The first one was amazing, right?
Yeah.
But number 2 again, because they introduced the linking of moves, the combo. So you could jump from a kickflip into a grind, into a jump, into a grab, and all that. And I spent hours even after the timer ran out. You could still go if you could link your moves, and it was good. I've got scores into the billions on that game, the billions.
It also had like a really good soundtrack as well.
Yeah.
I think most Tony Hawks did.
And following Games Master from years ago, I had scores better than the people on there. I always wanted to go on that program, always. All right, what's yours?
Gears of War, the original Gears of War. It's full of testosterone, captures a little bit of that magic from the 80s action movies that I love.
And they're all built like Annie, which is great.
They're all brick shit houses. It's an excellent array of weapons.
Shit brick houses.
Shit brick houses, yeah. They just got massive necks. I don't know how they got in their armour. And they have like some fantastic like guns in it, from shotguns to boomers, the iconic Lancer, and they're all fun to use as well. And the first one as well had some truly dark and scary levels, like the factory with the Grinches that used to blow up and their lights in their mouths, and that was really creepy to play the first time. I'm glad to say that Gears 4 looks like it's going back down that darker route, so I'm really excited for that.
At the time, it was a nice graphical.
Yeah.
Cornerstone, wasn't it? Because it set the standards for graphics.
I think it was so important for Xbox 360 at the time.
Yes.
It really did. What's your number 3?
Number 3 is Oddworld AIDS Odyssey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, to me that was a defining point in platform, and you mentioned Mario, but Mario's always Mario. That's just a different type of game, but it was good because you had stealth.
Yeah.
The graphics were amazing for back then.
Back on PlayStation 1. Yeah.
You had great characters, comedy.
Yeah, it was very funny.
Very funny, yes, and some gross moments in there, and it threw back to games with the stealth and the platforming for things like Flashback.
Yeah.
And Another World. If you remember those.
Yeah. Abe, I love Abe. Abe was fantastic.
Yes.
My number 3 is Red Dead Redemption. It's a Western. I love Westerns. It is very heavily inspired by the spaghetti Westerns from Sergio Leone, which I absolutely love those films. Developed by Rockstar, the guys that brought you Grand Theft Auto. And if you ever want to be a cowboy, this is definitely the game for you. Absolutely fantastic.
Wait for a new one.
Yeah, hopefully. Do another one, please. Okay, cool.
My number 2, Street Fighter 2. Do you notice the link here? Everything's number 2. Yeah. I could have had Abe's Exodus, which would have been number 2, but no, I had to be Odyssey with that. Street Fighter 2, every edition basically. I don't care what edition it was always good. Yes,
normal,
arcade, which I was immense on. I had my favourite character, which we'll do it another time as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it defined fighting games, and 2D fighting games now, they're always trying to be better than Street Fighter 2. And there's only a few that's ever done it. I was going to put on their Mortal Kombat.
I was just thinking of Mortal Kombat, but Mortal Kombat's more known for gore.
Yeah, it was a lot slower as a fighting style, because Street Fighter 2, like the Turbo Championship Edition, you could stick the speed up, and if you were good, you could be very good.
Maybe we're going to a tournament and get absolutely killed.
Yeah, you could beat me with
Ken.
Yeah, when I'm royal, well done.
Just hard kicking in the corner.
Just stick in the corner and flip sweep.
No, don't need to know the moves. Just be cheap.
Spammer.
Yeah, I'm just a spammer. Coming to you, evil. My number 2, Knights of the Old Republic. Not the MMO, the RPG made by BioWare. You could either play as a Jedi or a Sith in the Star Wars galaxy, and it felt so authentic as a Star Wars universe as well. And of course, it had one of the best twists in video games ever, in my opinion. I absolutely love that game. I want to play it again.
We've all lost hours on that game.
Oh yeah, it is a long ass game. But I love it. What's your number 2, Dave?
I've done number 2. My number 1.
Oh, what's your number 1?
Number 1, right? It was going to be Final Fantasy VII.
It was going to be that. Okay.
It was definitely going to be that, because I don't know. It's probably one of the best games ever made.
Yeah.
But my number 1 is defining point in all gaming history, in my eyes. Resident Evil 1.
Oh, Resident Evil 1?
Yes,
okay.
Resident Evil. that game defined horror.
Yeah.
Survival horror. It was great. I love zombies. That says it all.
Yeah.
You could shoot zombies' heads off with a shotgun.
Yeah, there were some freaky zombies in that as well.
Even playing when you walked around and you felt like a tank.
Yeah.
The controls. It was great.
Oh, yeah.
And there's one moment that sticks out in my mind. The dogs in the windows.
God, that was quite early on as well, wasn't that?
Yeah, but that was actually near the beginning of the mansion. You got through. Yeah, when you first. Yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
And when they jumped for that windows, you cleaned your pants.
You did, yeah. Terrifying game when you played it when you were little. Jeez. My number 1 is Mass Effect 2. Again, it's another RPG by BioWare. I love this franchise. I grew up watching Star Trek and Star Wars, so I've always wanted to be out in space having adventures. And this game, it lets you do that. Fantastic characters in this. You have Mordin Solus, Miranda, and you have the Elusive Man played by Martin Sheen, who was just fantastic and probably made that game a little bit more special. But what really makes this game special is the Suicide Run mission, the very last mission in the game, where all your companions can die, you can die. I was on the edge of my seat.
Don't give the story away.
No, it's not giving it away, but it can happen. Is that you can die, your companions can die, everyone can die. And so I was really on the edge of my seat, like playing that last level. Fantastic. I wish there was more games like that. Absolutely fantastic. Thanks guys, this has been listed. This is our top video games. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish.
Catch you
Till next time. Bye.